This is the part of the show where we give you the answer to the earlier trivia question I asked you. How many goals has Samuel Eto'o scored for the indomitable Lions of Cameroon? Here to give us the answer to that question is a legend, a man that I haven't seen in a while. I don't know why he's hiding, but he's about to tell me. Is His Excellency Brian Mofokeng. This is the part the crowd goes insane. Clapping hysterically.
Thank you very much for that, Adi. You know the reason I'm here is because you celebrated your birthday this week, so
wow.
It's a special one to say.
Wow.
Kudos, my Nigerian brother. All of the best, and wishing you many more.
Okay, well, I thought it was here to troll me about Nigeria drawing to Zimbabwe. I was wondering why the FA show brought him back, but it was for sweeter reasons. Thank you for that.
I think SC did enough. SC really took you throughout that. You want the answer to the trivia question for today. I mean, if you look at it, Vincent Abubakar scored 2 beautiful goals. I mean, the second goal was something else. A cheeky lob over the goalkeeper, and that got him to 44 goals. He's now sitting just 12 behind Samuel Eto'o, who scored a total of 56 goals in 118 matches when he played for Cameroon. So I believe that with that goal that he scored...
And that was between 1997 and 2014.
Yeah.
Incredible.
But I mean, if you look at it also, by virtue of scoring a goal, that is Abubakar, he went just over Roger Miller. But look at the stats for Roger Miller. He scored 43 goals in 77 matches. Wow. It has taken Vincent Abubakar 110 matches to score the 44. So it shows just how Roger Miller is a proper GOAT, my guy. You can't even match him up.
Nah, Roger Miller, that 1994 celebration by the corner flank, every Cameroonian player needs to learn that if they're going to play at the next World Cup. But moving on, my friend, there's something else happening on the continent. Apart from the World Cup qualifiers, is the Under-17 2025 qualifiers happening on the continent, and it's going to be the 15th edition, and 16 nations are going to be competing.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, if you look at it, it is qualifiers for the FIFA World Cup proper that is taking place later on in Qatar. So, it is an increased tournament from the initial 12 to 16. We all know what happened. Nigeria is still crying about the fact they never invited to the tournament. But you move on from there. A total of 16 nations.
I knew it was coming.
Morocco for this tournament. What also I loved about what CAF did, I mean, 2 days ago, they were able to release the new logo and trophy, and the story is that the trophy symbolizes the young players' path integrated with the path of Africa to reflect continental pride and unity. So that was a top touch from CAF point of view. So it all starts tomorrow. The host nation, Morocco, will start us and get us going. It plays from now until the 19th of April. This is going to be all finalized. So, I mean, if you don't make it to the World Cup, out of 16 countries, 10 have to go to the World Cup. If you don't make it, they shouldn't deserve to be playing in this tournament at all, because, the top winners, that is the number 1 and 2 each only of the groups, got 4 groups with 4 countries in each group. So number 1 and 2 will qualify for the quarterfinals. By virtue of doing that, they qualify for the World Cup proper. Then you're going to have a second segment of that where the team that finishes third across the 4 groups will therefore play off in a playoff match. So the 2 winners will therefore join the 8 to make it 10 countries in total. The good thing about this year is that we're seeing return of some other countries who have missed out for the longest of time. So I'm excited about this year's one.
I mean, we started off by talking about Cameroon at the top. And for me, they're looking like a menace in this Under-17 qualifiers.
No. I mean, if you look at the way they've gone about their business and the fact that they're former champions also. I mean, you've got so many former champions in this competition. You're talking about the Cameroon. They're in the same group with the Burkina Faso. Both countries have won the competition 2 times. And they're sitting in Group B alongside South Africa and Egypt. South Africa is the only one in that group who yet to win this competition. Best performance was the runners-up position in 2015 when they lost against Mali. So they'll be looking to try and go there and see what they can do. Egypt qualified by virtue of being the champions of the UNAF, the northern side. That's how they finished top. Morocco finished second. Tunisia were the invited nation into the competition. South Africa, by the way, shouldn't be here. if the competition was wrapped up at 12 countries, they shouldn't be here, but they were invited later on as one of the nations that finished third overall in their qualifiers to be part of the competition. So I'm looking forward to this to see exactly how things are going to be. So yeah, it's going to be a very interesting one.
What about the hosts, Morocco? We can't write them off.
No, Morocco has done well. I mean, the fact that they were sitting in the qualifiers themselves and they're coming out to play in this competition. You know what I love about this is that you're seeing the birth of new stars that we'll be talking about in years to come, you know? And this is what you want to see. You want to see countries being able to send players here very young, you know, 15 and 16-year-olds to play at this level to eventually move to the next round.
Oh, wow. Beautiful conversation with Brian as usual. You should come back more often.
Look forward to that. Let's have more birthdays. In the jollof, I'll be here.
All right. We're going to have the jollof after the show. That was Brian Mofokeng talking about the under-17 qualifiers that will be taking, the actual tournament of the World Cup will be taking place in Qatar, and in the qualifying rounds we saw 173 goals scored across 57 matches. Oh wow, what is happening on the continent where African football is getting more exciting? It's giving us goosebumps. Africa's World Cup qualifiers will resume again in September with 2 more rounds of matches, and will conclude in October with another double round of games. By October, we will know the 9 group winners that will qualify automatically for the FIFA World Cup. The 4 best runners-up will then compete for 1 spot at the FIFA Playoff Tournament. There is so much drama ahead. Don't you just love this beautiful game? From me and the crew behind the scenes, Ninitanda Nonke Kakulu.